everyone, and welcome back to Femboy Fishing, episode 14. Right now we're at the same creek we were at last week, although a bit farther downstream. I decided to come back here since the smallies were really biting here in the times I've been since I filmed that episode, and like I said, it is one of my favorite creeks, so I thought it'd be a good place to try out a new kind of fishing that I want to try for this episode. This episode I want to try fly fishing. Now, in case you guys don't know what fly fishing is basically a type of fishing where your line is heavier than your lure, and you're basically casting small flies by kind of whipping it. It's almost kind of like you're whipping the bait towards your fish. It's very popular with like trout fishermen, and it's also arguably one of the best ways of doing catch and release fishing because the hooks are usually smaller and sometimes barbless, and because of that it does the least amount of damage to a fish. Keep in mind, I haven't been fly fishing very long, so I'm not the best at fly fishing, but I'll try my best. Hopefully we'll catch some cool stuff here today, guys. Also, I brought Wrestler with me. He's been itching to come with me on a fishing trip. So right now we're at this little pool. It's pretty deep down there. I think it's maybe about 3 or 4 feet. The smallies and sunfish in this creek don't usually go very deep anyway, and I thought I saw some swim away from me in this pool earlier, so I'm just going to be using this little fly popper. These poppers are almost like sunfish candy, I call them, because almost any time I put them in the water, they almost always go after it. I have seen some smallies go after these before, but it's a little more rare. I figured for now we could probably start with this little popper and kind of throw it around, and then might switch to something like a woolly bugger and see if we can get some smallmouth. A part of what makes fly fishing sometimes more fun than just regular conventional fishing is that all of the tension is coming from basically you. You are the only one keeping tension because this line has no tension on it. It's kind of hard for me to explain 100% well, so I'll just go ahead and show you guys, and those of you who don't know can at least maybe get an idea of it. Oh, see, I already got a bite on it. I'm gonna move farther downstream and see if I can maybe find a deeper pool. The sunfish don't really seem to be going after it that much, and the ones that are way too small to take it. There's another little pocket down here, and it looks only a little bit bigger than the last pocket we were in, but there's this current that's kind of brushing on the top that wasn't as prevalent in the last pool. And I'm thinking maybe that'll kind of mask my fly line and make them more likely to bite my lure. Oh, got one. Oh, it's a little long-ear sunfish. It's basically the only thing stopping the fish from taking my line. It's the tension from my finger. There he is. Ooh, he's pretty. Look at him. Russer! Move out of the way. Look at him. Such a pretty little long-ear sunfish. He's awesome. I'll see you later. You don't have to let out too much line because it's such a small creek, you know? Oh, got one. It's another little long-ear sunfish. I think that's what it is. What the heck? My GoPro was on, right? I don't know if you guys saw that. There was a smallmouth that was just chasing it as I was reeling it in. That is so bizarre. He's a little green sunfish. He's a really little green sunfish. He's awesome. Thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. I'll see you later. We're moving downstream a bit. I'm going to see if I can find maybe a bigger pool or somewhere that's unaffected by this gravel clearing. I mostly want to go to a place where there's a lot of smallies. On the way here, I passed by some really, really nice fishing holes that we'll probably hit on the way back. So there's this one pocket right here, which looks pretty deep. The current on top is kind of blinding my view of the water, but I'm pretty sure there's probably definitely sunfish and smallies in there. I decided it looks like there's another pool up here, which looks to be about the same depth. That little fallen over log down there, which is probably providing a lot of structure. I was kind of correct. It's a deep pool, but it's slower moving and there's lots of structure. I'll see if I can catch maybe 2 sunfish on the fly, and then I'll probably switch to a woolly bugger and see if we can finally get a smallie. Got one. It's another little long-ear sunfish. They're all kind of around the same size today. They were kind of that way last time we were here though. Another pretty little bluegill, or long-ear sunfish, sorry. It's always these little fish in the creeks that are so common that I think some people take for granted. Even I sometimes take it for granted. It's like you get all these fishing guys and they're trying to go after the biggest bass possible, and that's fine, but you kind of ignore some of these little guys that are really pretty, you know? I like them. Thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. I'll see you later. I decided to switch to this little black woolly bugger. These are really, really good for smallmouth, these little woolly buggers. And I find that the black color seems to be what they like the best. It's a little harder to catch smallmouth on the fly than it is bluegills. So we'll try this out. If it doesn't get us anything, I might switch to either one of my other flies or back to the popper, but I mostly just want to see if we can get a smallmouth. Interesting, the creek chubs are going after it. Oh, got one. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Oh, stay on, dude. Ah, oh, man, there we go. Oh yeah, he fought hard. Sweet. For a second I thought it was a creek chub, since there was a bunch of creek chubs going after it, but no, it was a smallie. He's a pretty smallie too. Such a cool fish. He's awesome. Thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. I'll see you later. So there's another pool just up ahead that looks really, really good for fishing, but I kind of hesitate going down there because I saw a truck drive just a bit up there, really close to me, almost to a point where they could see me, and I prefer to not have anyone see me when I'm femboy fishing, especially being where I live. Oh, got one. Oh, it's a sunfish. I didn't expect to catch a sunfish on a woolly bugger. Wow. It's a little bigger than the other ones too. Oh, he's beautiful though. Okay guys, I know you can't see right now, but there is another person up there in the water, and it's kind of freaking me out because it looks like they're kind of scoping me out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this fish really quick, but then I gotta go, all right? Look at him. He is a really pretty sunfish. Such a pretty fish. Presser, stop. Such a pretty little fish. I love him. I'll see you later. Well, that could have been kind of bad. So I came down to this one pool and I saw some really big smallies and stuff in there. An interesting thing that I noticed, there's actually a little waterfall that comes out right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just over there. It's like a little spring or something that comes out. I'm gonna see if we can possibly get something here, guys. Got one. No idea what it is. Oh, it looks like a little green sunfish. Actually, maybe a bigger green sunfish. Oh yeah, he's not bad sized at all. Wow, he's not a bad little green sunfish at all. He can get pretty big too. Such a pretty fish. I love him. I'm gonna see if I can get one more fish and then we'll probably call the episode there. I think I got one. Yep. Got one. Oh, it's another green sunfish. Must be a bunch of them in this pool. I really like this little woolly bugger, don't they? He's just a little bit bigger than the last one. This one I think actually has more stripes on him than the last one. Such an awesome fish. I love him. Thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. I'll see you later. Oh! Russer! That's why you stay out of my fishing water, Russer. Poor buddy. I scared you.
I'm sorry.
It's getting pretty hot out, and to be honest, I kind of want to go home. So I think I'll go ahead and call the episode there. Thank you all for watching Femboy Fishing episode 14. Let me know any suggestions that you guys might have in the comments for any fish you might want me to catch or places to go or wherever. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later.
Russer. Say bye, bud. He's a good boy.
Bye, guys. Fish be like glub 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 glub.